Hello, y'all. It's Kerie Crystal Moonrise, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. Give it a like, share, comment, whatever you're inspired to do. But welcome back to those of you who've been here before. So, I am going to do another pick a card. I might do a couple of pick a cards. I have a few decks here, so I think I may pick a card from each of the decks that I have and elaborate a little bit on the meanings behind the cards that I pick. So what I will do first, okay, I'm going to just sage the cards. That helps kind of reset the energy of the deck. Okay, so I'll do that real quick. I have sage burning here as an incense. So that's what this is. A little incense with some sage burning, sage Palo Santo. And let's see what we get. All right, so I am an intuitive reader, and I also will read from the book just to get some further insights for whoever may need that. And I am going to call on my higher self, my spirit team, and angels of the highest white light. All right, and let's see what message we get for today. This reading is timeless, so whenever you see this, if you're led to click on this video, then this is perhaps a message for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, that's what they say. I like when people say that, so I figured I'd say that as well. So this was a bit haphazard. I'm just going to do this again. All right, let's get one card, please. Thank you. Oh, we got a card. All right. We've got the Seven of Wands here. All right. So again, this is a collective reading. All right. So the Seven of Wands card, you can take a closer look at that. When I see this card, in this moment, I'm getting that someone's putting in a lot of work. Okay, someone's toiling. Someone is putting in a lot of effort to establish something. And so there's 7 of these wands. And in numerology, 7 is a number that is has a lot to do with abundance. And so as I see this, looking at this card, the artwork here, you can see this person looks like they're really toiling, like they're dedicated, they're ambitious, they're going for it. They're going to dig that wand in that ground. And so it's very symbolic, for those of us who are really determined to make something happen. So I would ask you, what are you doing right now in this type of an energy? And again, the cards represent energies. What are you doing in this type of an energy? Is there something that you're working on that you're really just tenacious about? Like you are not going to give up. You're not going to give in. You are going to, get it done. You're not going to just talk about it. You're really going to be about it. And so that's what I get when I see this card here of the 7 of Wands. So hopefully this inspired someone out there to keep going whatever it is that you're toiling over right now, or that you're really ambitious about, or that you're just not going to give up on, with regards to what you're building for yourself and for others, then keep at it. All right, keep at it. Don't let nothing stop you. All right, so I'm gonna clear the energy from the deck before I put it back. All right, so this next deck that I have here is, I have my Crystal Intentions Oracle deck. So let's pick from here. But actually, before I pick from here, let me find the Seven of Wands in the book, because I do want to give some insights, further insights on it from the book, okay? And I'm reading from this book here, the Tarot Bible. Again, people, it's just the title of a book, you know. Some people may get a little, you know, out of sorts for reasons that are not necessary. It's just the title of a book. All right, so Seven of Wands, defiance, purpose, gaining advantage, refusing to budge on principle, sticking to your guns, going for broke, defending yourself, confidence to say no, being resolute, strength against adversaries, fighting a pointless battle, aggressive interaction, struggling with the opposition. I really like the one that says confidence to say no, because sometimes we get in situations where we're so giving. And at some point, you have to take a step back and say, okay, am I giving to myself? So in all this giving, you know, we have to be balanced with it. So sometimes we do have to have the confidence to say no and be okay with that. All right, so the interpretation. When you draw the Seven of Wands, defiance and self-belief are strongly indicated. You may now be in a position to stand your ground and assert your needs or rights. This is not a passive card, but one where you must face criticism or defend yourself against some kind of opposition. I'm going to stop there. So, like I had mentioned, be strong, do what you got to do, to be tenacious about what it is that you're looking to accomplish. All right, so now, here's that Crystal Intentions Oracle deck. All right, so again, I'm going to sage the cards. That just helps remove any stagnant energy so that I can get a clear, some clear information with regards to this. So again, I'm going to call on my higher self, my spirit team, and my angels of the highest white light to please help guide me in this message for now. All right. Let's see which crystal card will pop out and give us a message that we can get some insights on. And any of the decks that I do have here in this video, I will have links to for where you can get them. And also check out my link tree to be made aware of other things that I do have going on. So let's see which crystal message can we get some insights on. Okay, there's a couple. So I'll pick the one on the top here. Turquoise. All right, see that? Turquoise. And the message on this card says, I am always at the right place at the right time with the right people. Ooh, I like that one. I am always at the right place at the right time with the right people. Turquoise. All right. Now on the back there's a message, so I will read that to you. Improve timing. Increase the occurrence of synchronistic opportunities. Be inspired with creative ideas. Develop understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies. All right, improve timing. Increase the occurrence of synchronistic opportunities. Let's talk about that, synchronistic opportunities. There's a lot of, throughout my day, I don't know about you, but throughout my day, there's a lot of synchronicities that I might see. And a lot of occasions, it's number synchronicities where I'll see triple digits of just different numbers throughout the day. And, I take that as opportunities to show gratitude, opportunities to perhaps look up what those numbers might mean in those sequences, and also just opportunities to manifest what it is that I want to see in my life, on this quest of becoming my best self, becoming the best version of myself so that I can attract my best life scenario. For that scenario to not necessarily be a scenario, but to actually become real and tangible, sometimes we have to pay attention to those synchronicities, because to me, the synchronicities are kind of like markers on a roadmap, things that help you discover if you're on the right path, or maybe you need to switch gears and go on a different path, so that's what some of the synchronicities mean to me. But turquoise, and this is very significant because turquoise is also a stone of balance, and I'm all about finding ways daily to create balance in my life. So let's see. I'm going to find it in the book and see what we might discover in here. Just give me a moment to find it. All right. Turquoise helps you connect with cosmic energies. This is the go-to stone for channeling, automatic writing, and communication with the angels. This is a good stone when you need assistance with the timing of things and assurance that the angels are orchestrating your life for the highest good. All right. And I did call on my angels of the highest white light to help guide this session. So, all right. Let's see. Maybe I'll keep going. I have a couple of other decks. So I think I'm going to pick a card from each deck that I have for today and just get some illumination. Just get some, inspiration. All right. So this deck, all right, this is a mentor that wrote a book that I had was introduced to years and years and years ago, and I actually went to a seminar that his company had, and I saw this, and at the time I had no insight into cards or anything. I just saw the deck and I was like, ooh, that looks like fun, just inspirational sayings on these cards. So what I want to do is pick from this deck and see what message we come out with in regards to the topic of prosperity, okay? All right. So again, higher self, spirit team, angels of the highest white light, please help guide this session. Ashe. All right, so let's see what we got. Or what we get. Okay, there we go. I basically stop when a card flips. All right. Message is stretch your comfort zone. Stretch your comfort zone. Okay? And on the back, there's a message. And I will read this message to you. Your comfort zone is in direct proportion to your money zone. Be willing to do what's uncomfortable. It's the only time you're growing. Stretch your comfort zone. And yeah, that's definitely something that I can relate to. I don't know about any of you out there, but sometimes we get very complacent in where we are, and we don't necessarily want to step outside of that comfort zone to explore other avenues of opportunity. And sometimes it's those other avenues of opportunity is where our biggest wins might be hanging out at. And so sometimes we just have to build up that confidence within ourselves, and as that last card said, oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have put these cards back so I can refer to them. But as that last card, with regards to the Seven of Wands card, talked about building the confidence to say no, sometimes that's a comfort zone. Staying in a comfort zone of always saying yes to people. Sometimes stretching the comfort zone is actually saying, you know what? No, this time. I'm not going to be able to accommodate this time or at all. And being okay with that. And, sometimes it says be willing to do what's uncomfortable. It's the only time you're growing. And on this journey called life, growth is extremely important. Because as we grow, we can help others discover how they can grow. All right. So now I have two other decks. So I'm going to keep this on the top. So if I need to refer to it again. All right. I have the Flower of Life deck. Okay. And again, these decks will be linked in the description so that any of you who are interested in getting these decks for yourself, you can just kind of have a direct link to do that. All right, I'm just going to sage these cards. And I'm having fun. This is fun to me. So I want to thank you for even taking this time to watch. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? From the Flower of Life Oracle deck. What is the message? And if I didn't already, not sure, I'm doing so many decks, I want to ask my higher self, my spirit team, and angels of the highest white light to help guide this. Pick a card from this particular deck. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. All right. Well, then there's that. I got three cards. I want one, so let me just do that again. One card, please. Thank you. All right. Here's the one card. I'll put these others back. All right. This card says time. All right. I'm going to read it. You are a ray of light beyond time and space. When you choose to focus your attention upon the earth plane, you create a physical body to experience manifestation. Time is a way to measure manifestations, so you can fully appreciate the experience of the physical. In oneness, you are a ray of light, Awaken to your fullness, no longer limited by the perception that you are a dense form only. You are light immersed into creation, free to move through all planes of existence to a stillness of no time. Close your eyes and be fully present. Feed yourself in no time, one moment flowing to the next, a chain, a link that contains all you need to move you to the next moment. Time becomes flexible. It pulses, collapses, and expands, and all occurs simultaneously. In this elastic state, new concepts, ideas, inventions, and alterations are readily available to you. Open your heart and feel. From this moment, no longer will you make fear. Instead, you will make love, and time will incrementally show you the manifestations of that love. Again, time. Something that was mentioned here with regards to experiencing manifestation, and it brought me to, thinking about this previous card, stretching out of the comfort zone. Sometimes we have to stretch out of the comfort zone to experience the manifestation. But we can't experience the manifestation if we don't. Where's that Seven of Wands card? Let me see where I put that card. If we don't put in the work. So we got to put in the work, which means getting outside of our comfort zone. And this talked about synchronicities, increasing this opportunities, synchronistic opportunities, to experience the manifestation. All right, I think that's 4 decks, and I have one more deck, okay? So give me a moment to get that deck. Now we're going to focus on which chakra it is that we need to work on for this pick a card day, whenever you see this, okay? This is the chakra reading cards deck. And my sage just went out, so I'm just going to light this back up. My sage incense. All right. I'm going to sage these cards. All right. So, chakra reading cards. Let's see. I'm going to ask my higher self, my spirit team, angels of the highest white light, to help guide this card pull. Ashe. All right. Let's see what comes out. One card. Okay, I don't want to force a card. I want it to really just come out on its own, because then that'll be the actual message, right? I'm not forcing messages here. So, however long it takes, it takes. So, thank you for your patience, for those of you who are hanging out with me. And Remember to give this a like. All right. So a couple came out. I'm going to take the one that came out on the top. All right. And I'll put these back. Remember to give this video a like if it resonates with you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Again, the links to these decks, card decks, will be in the description. And so let's see. All right. Communication. This is, I just love the artwork on these cards. These artists are just so creative. All right. So here's the card. I'm going to find that in this book. And look, flip right to it. Communication. The throat chakra. You have called upon this card today to let you know it's an important time for communication. All healthy connections and relationships are built on a solid base of good communication. It is easy to hold back or alter your words in order to prevent hurting someone's feelings, fear of rejection, or the possibility of creating some form of conflict. However, it is important that you share your thoughts and feelings honestly with those around you to create and build long-lasting, healthy relationships. When you doubt, hinder, or manipulate the flow in communication, this interference blocks the throat chakra and can create a world of suppression and confusion. Holding on to unexpressed thoughts and feelings can lead to pain, confusion, and unhealthy patterns. Take a moment to see if there is anyone in your life you are not communicating effectively with due to fear, rejection, and maybe even unwanted conflict. You are being encouraged at this time to speak up and share your feelings. Communication can also mean writing your feelings down on paper, which is also a good tool to use. Do what is required to action your communication. You may even like to try some healing and clearing processes on your throat chakra. A few great crystals to work with to clear this chakra are blue lace agate, blue kyanite, and chrysocolla. Take some time and space for yourself. Place the crystal on your throat chakra and breathe in the crystal's energy, helping it to open and clear. Make sure you are communicating from a place of love and compassion, and that your delivery is clear and centered. Communication is also about listening. Make sure that as you communicate, you also listen with an open heart and without judgment. As you trust, you will feel a huge weight off your shoulders and a natural healing will occur. You will feel a deeper connection with yourself and those around you. Here's an affirmation that goes along with this card. I communicate in all ways with easy and grace. It says easy, with easy and grace. I communicate in all ways with easy and grace. I'll say it one more time. I communicate in all ways with easy and grace. So, here's that card again, communication. All right, so let's see the total message. We've got putting in the work, right? Stretching out of that comfort zone. Paying attention to the synchronicities and balance so that we can experience our manifestations. and being able to communicate effectively. So, on that topic of communication, I want to show y'all something that I have that helps me with communication. It's a tuning fork. I'm also a musician. I'm a singer, songwriter. And if you haven't checked out my music, check out my link tree, because I link to my music there, and y'all can find me on SoundCloud. But this is a tuning fork, okay, for communication. So I use this almost daily to be able to help me open up my throat chakra. All you do is you hit it with the little stick here, and you put it to the chakra. They have tuning forks for all of the chakras. I happen to just have had this one, and since we just spoke about the card for the communication chakra, the throat chakra, I figured I would show y'all something that I use as a tool to help me keep my throat chakra working. Alright, so again, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. It's Kerie Crystal Moonrise, and in this collective reading, I put out a lot of energy to you, and I'm going to just kind of reel all my energy back, just kind of reel it in, and I'm sending y'all's energy back for whoever tuned into this. So we're kind of like back to square one with regards to our energy, but I hope I was able to help you tune up your energy just a bit or a lot, because being here with you helps me do that for me. It's something that I enjoy. So thank you again for your time. I do have a singing bowl here that I'm just going to ring to kind of disperse the energy. So if your headphones are up, just turn them down a little while I ring this. And that helps reset the energy in the room. Again, thank you for your time. It's Kerie Crystal Moonrise. Check out some of the other videos on my channel. Definitely check out my music. Link is in the, somewhere in my link tree. Check it out. Find me on SoundCloud and add me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, because that helps others find it in the algorithm. However, all that stuff works behind the scenes. And again, take what resonated, leave behind what didn't, and thank you, and hopefully you'll be back and have a fantastic rest of your day.